Welcome back to productiontrends.com. For this tutorial of our MIDI Monday tutorial series, we're going to look at adding percussion to the music that we've already written. And we've written a piano melody and a bass line, and let's take a listen to that now and decide what we're going to do for the percussion. Now here I've added a little bit of bass under the next part. Bass sounds a little loud. So then it goes back into the A section there. So from here, what we want to do is we want to choose a type of percussion that will go well with this type of music. And I'd characterize this music so far to be kind of childlike. It's like a childlike march. So let's pick some percussion that fits that. So I've already added a percussion track, and I've picked the Expand 2 plugin, which comes with Pro Tools. And some of the sounds on this sound like this. I like those hand drums. Cool. So let's record, and I'm going to use just those two just to kind of set a beat for the first section of the music. Let's do that right now. And I guess we want the click track on. Let's not forget that. All right, here we go. Okay, so we have some mess ups in there, and we'll go ahead and go in and edit those and take care of them. Let's listen to what we have. And actually, let's turn the volume up on the percussion because it's a bit low. Let's see what that sounds like. Let's go ahead and mute the click now. With volume, what I like to do is I like to adjust the volume. You know, it's like a pre-mix. I adjust the volume here when I'm recording and not within the faders yet. I pretty much try to leave the faders alone until I have all of my musical layers going. And then I'll go in and I'll mix via the mixer window and all of the panning and those types of things. So, no, I don't want that. So let's go from the beginning. That louder. That's terrible, so we're going to take that out, and let's just copy and paste. Let's see. So you have 3, 1, 2, 3. So let's take this on the and of 3. Let's copy and paste this over here. Yeah, let's try that. Let's actually go in grid mode. And let's copy this one to the downbeat. So let's see what that sounds like. That's wrong. Let's move that over. Let's actually steal what we had on the end. So this goes, we're going to steal that and put that on number 2 there. And let's have a double hit. Cool, I think that'll work. Let's bring that back. Actually, what I also want to do is I want to extend all of these notes so that each drum hit fades out instead of is cut off when my finger left the key. So I think that'll work. Alright, and then we also want to quantize this whole thing to be, let's see, we want it pretty on the beat. So we'll go, I think nothing's smaller than an eighth note, and strength we'll do like 93 random 4. Oh, also, let's lessen the dynamics. Velocity, so this is full dynamics. Basically, what's hit hard is 100%, what's hit soft is at 100%, and if you lessen that, then that brings all of the soft things a little bit louder and all of the hard things a little bit softer. And if you increase it, it does the opposite. It increases the dynamics. So we're going to bring this down to about 74. And we totally exited out of it. Let's right to clip. So, and I can actually illustrate that with the velocity. So I just undid it. So let's go back into it. And so as you can see, we have a lot of variation in the hits of the percussion. So if I hit the velocity and this engages the 74% dynamics, you can see that here it goes from being lots of highs and lows to kind of flattening out a little bit. It's kind of like compression, but just with the MIDI velocity instead of as a audio filter. So let's right to clip. So that's that. Now let's listen to it again. Let's turn that up a little bit more. That's as high as it goes. I think that layer of percussion is gonna be kind of the background beat anyway, because I had some ideas for the next layer. So let's duplicate this, and then we'll just get rid of that. Put those in. Oops. Let's go ahead and delete this layer, and we're going to do another layer that's kind of has a few more hits. That was one of the ideas that I had before I started recording here. So let's go into the next one. That's percussion. Let's call this percussion 2. And we'll go in here and we'll pull this down just a little bit. All right. Actually, let's just play along. We'll see what we like here. Okay, so let's do that little we'll like add like kind of these at random. So percussion being kind of the weakest part of my musical skill set, just bear with me here, and we'll add something kind of fun to this childlike piece of music. So let's just record and see what happens here. Take the click off, that way we can hear the count in, and here we go. I think that went fairly well for being a percussion noob. So let's look at that and see if there are any mistakes. Actually, let's go ahead and quantize it. Gonna go down to MIDI real-time properties, quantize, eighth note, strength about 90. Actually, we played some faster notes, so I think we need to go to the 16th. Random, like 4, just to keep it lifelike. And then the velocity, let's do the same thing here. Bring it down, right to clip. And I'm pretty, free about how I apply these types of things. It just tightens up my performance, and so I don't have to worry so much about how I recorded into it. So let's listen to this now. Interesting. I think that it's not liking. Yeah, that should be fine. It's still not liking that. Okay, well, we know that we want this here. We are in grid mode. Those are hitting at exactly the right time. Let's just move those there. There we go. Obviously. Pull that down, do some editing. I'm actually going to take that out. There, I like that. So yeah, it's just about going in, editing, listening, seeing what you like, what you don't like, and changing things around. Really, I like to just go in and improvise with some ideas that I have, and then go through and edit and just pull out what I don't like and copy and paste what I do like and just come up with something that I think sounds good. So let's listen one more time. Let's take that click out. Let's actually take one of these out because I'm getting like just too much. Maybe take that out. Nope. Take that out. Yes. That's working pretty well. Now later on, I will probably, this music is starting to get quite heavily layered, so I'll probably save a lot of that percussion for later in the song. It won't just start like that. Some of this will come later in the song, after that material's already been said once. So we have something for the first section. It's working pretty well. So thank you very much for watching, and next week we'll look at adding chords to the music, and we'll be using bowed strings to do so. So stay tuned for the next MIDI Monday tutorial at productiontrends.com.